Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Cozy Comfy Completionist with your girl Lorelei, and we are going to start by sleeping like we always do. In the last episode we did defeat a mother by just burning her and trying not to get killed because I was not comfortable with the place where her altar was, so I decided it would be probably best to just cheese her, and that's what I did. So now we have to go to the plains, and we started doing that in the last episode, and we did find a place where we wanted to investigate more if we would want to build our new base there. So I think we're gonna be going back there and see that we don't die again. We did die in the last episode due to a little too much slow action there. Okay, we have been careful enough not to put our portal too far into those plains, but we do need to be much more careful if we want to survive this. Muppets. Okay, we have to go and do some searching because I want to find a place where we can build a base next to the Mistlands, and I'm not quite sure that this one is the place we want to go to. There is Mistlands here, but it seems to be separated from the plains by some forest, so I want to go over on the other side here, and for that I need to be careful because I don't want to get mosquitoes on my back while I am swimming. We're gonna go a little bit away here and go over on this side. It's quite steep here, but we do only have to fear the Muppets here and not the mosquitoes, and that is a little bit easier. I actually do want to have the eyes. They dropped a little too far. Okay, now we got it. And we gonna go up on this side and see what's on the other side there, because this is where the Mistlands are here. But there is actually a lot of mountain to the other side here. So that is not what we really want. We have been sailing quite a lot and found no other good place in that process. So I'm trying to now find out if there is more Mistlands on the other side of that mountain. There we are, up here in the mountains. I think there might be more Mistlands on that other side here, which is not as easily accessible by boat as the forest place where we put our boat. So we're gonna wander the mountain ridge here and see what is on the other side. I'm not quite sure what that is about over there, but we do not need more mountains right now. Okay. There's a wolf. Okay, that looks like the plains are starting here. And over there, in the distance, you can see some more plains, but also mistlands. And that might be not the worst choice. I kind of want to get over... What, another one? I'd want to get over on that side and see... There is Black Forest here. That might be a very tiny patch of mistlands and plains really here. There's a troll here. Where is it? Oh, like there. Okay. Could you please go and kill that troll for me? Thank you. Not really interested in fighting skeletons here. Okay. So there we do have... Oh well, Grey Dwarfs. All the Muppets. My inventory is filling up with stuff. What I'm trying to do here is to find out what extent that Mistlands has and what extent that Plains Place has. Because what I'm trying to do is to find a place where we want to build a base. And I usually try to find a place. Where did that go? I want to shoot that one. But it's flitting around. That is sketch here. Okay, now it stopped flitting around. Let's see if we can shoot it. There should be another one somewhere. Because they usually come in pairs. And sure enough, there is two more. Like there. Oh, what the frickin'. There's a fooling or something else shooting at me. To be a little bit more careful here. There's skeletons. And I heard a fooling cackle. There is that skeleton that shot at me. Okay. And I did hear a fooling. There's not only skeetos, there's a fooling somewhere there too. Okay, let's see if there's something in here. No. Okay, we can retreat in here if there is some weirdness going on. I do want to get those skeetos shot. If I can, because we are very much on the not so sturdy side here. So I'd rather try to go... Well, wow, that scared the heck out of me. very much try to get things out of the way before they see me. Oh, the moment I released the bow, that thing flitted away. That was not high enough. And the same game, the moment I released, it flitted. There we go. Now that's that. And then there was the fooling here. Got that too. Okay, let's be careful. There is some logs over there, which is fantastic for taming them while we build a base here. Let's be very careful. I don't want to die again. It is so very expensive to die. There is quite a lot of cloudberries here. And there should be more needles laying around here somewhere too, because I shot quite a lot of those mosquitoes. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, so it's really hard to make out stuff in that yellowish grass. And those two could be tamed. That would help a lot. And this seems to be at least some mistlands here. There is another building, a fooling building over there. We need to be careful. Might be able to find us the first barley or linen in there, flax in there. I kind of want to take a little bit of a peek into those mistlands to see if there is land where we could build a garden. But there is sure a lot of cloudberries around here to be taming and feeding logs. This mistland seems to be... I have to zoom in all the way so I can see a little bit at least. Need to be careful. Plus visibility is really low. And I don't want to get into trouble here. Just want to find out if we could possibly... Yeah, we can. Here we could build a little bit of a garden. That would be a good place for a garden here. Let me mark that with a question mark, like garden. There. Okay, that was what I wanted to see, if I would be able to have a garden there. And then we're gonna have to see about that structure there. And see if we can shoot that stuff. Okay, that is the one. Probably there is another one, and we have to be aware of mosquitoes. I can hear cackling. There. It's the normal fooling. Okay, we try to kill that one without getting killed ourselves. Okay. Can't pick it up. I have to put up my portal. No, all is quiet. Gonna get up there if I can and put my portal up here and collect all of the stuff. I think we found a place where we can put another base. What's in here? Oh, pity. I had hoped there could be probably some barley in here, but it is not. Oh, I forgot to mute my messenger again. Give me a tiny second. I need to mute my messenger here. I'm gonna take a short break here. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. My son texted me because of Mother's Day tomorrow, and I had to respond. So, okay, let's get all of that home real quick because my inventory is getting full, and then we can go explore a little bit more. I think we're gonna be picking up another portal too. Just drop it off like there and leave that numbered portal out there. Get a new pocket portal, set the number to the next number. Wow, we have nasty weather here. That is the boot portal. Where did I put the numbered portal? That is here. Okay, let's give that a number 12. Because I do want to get back there, and the portal is in a real good position there. We're gonna have to have a portal marker with the number 12 here. So we can come back here and rename that one 12. There's more stuff lying around here. Okay. That is not looking too shabby here. It is getting a little on the late side of the day. We want to go home and not go on further here. We want to ultimately look at all of the mistlands here and see what else we find. But for now we shall go home and do some black metal smeltering. We picked up some black metal and we're gonna get that sorted. So we have a way. That was not clever. We need that. Because I want my pocket portal with me. That can go in here, and 4 eyes can go in here. And then we have some leather. And some trophies. And some stone. There's the stone there. And, come on, get up here. Some meat. Cloudberries should be in here. And then there is the bones and the money. Okay, and then let's put the black metal in the blast furnace here. Smeltering. Okay, we are getting somewhere here with all of that. Gonna repair everything, check my arrow supply. We're gonna need a lot of arrows. 43 arrows in my pocket. That seems to be good for now. Okay. Time to have a break and stand in front of our bed and sleep. Gonna be right back. Need to get something to drink. Okay. Let's sleep. And then we go on exploring that. We want to find a fooling village that we can raid and get us the crops we need. And we need to have that black metal to make the next extension for our cauldron. So let's touch that black metal. We did smelter and get the recipes rolling in. And get another one going. And see what else we do need for pots and pans. There we go. Let's see. That's the pots and pans. Iron, copper, black metal. That should be not too bad, but where do we put that stuff? Oh, we can hang it like right back there. That should be good. Okay. Copper and iron. Let's hang that up and have the new food recipes. 5 iron. 5 copper. And the 5 black metal can go in here too. And we're gonna hang that right there. There we have it. New cauldron. And then with that we can then produce the new recipes from the plains once we... Oh, well, yeah. We did change that. We need to go here. Nothing left in those boxes? Okay, we can just go on and be careful. Zoom out a little more that I can see what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna wander the rim of the mistlands here to see what is there. Oh, there is a village like right in the mistlands. This is good to know. I will not do anything to that for now because that can help with some mistland bugs if they show up. Still have to be very careful here as those mosquitoes are really... Look there, there spawned one of the fooling in. See if we can shoot that. Very good. Probably some mosquitoes did spawn in behind us too. That's what the game does. You get things spawning all around. Once you pass into a new chunk of the map, things will spawn. I do quite like what I found here because this seems to be a decent sized chunk of mistlands probably on that side. We do have some wood supply on the other side here where we can gather us some wood. Just gonna reveal the map all around here and be careful not to get surprised by some mosquitoes, because they will stagger us if they hit us. But this seems to be a good place here. Can gather some stone by tearing down. There is a mosquito right behind that rock there. Want to shoot that if I can. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. It's behind that tree. Somewhere there, but I can't get a clear line of sight there. More pulling. Where are those? Might want to have that one out. It seems to be up on that ridge there. At least that is what I think I'm hearing. Somewhere there. Can't see it yet. There they are, and they are too. Or are they? Just the one? Okay, seems like just the one. Now back to that mosquito down there. You can't see it, you can shoot it, but it is somewhere there, and I cannot make out where. There. There it is. Probably another one around. They usually come in pairs. Can see another one. I do want those needles. Okay, those logs over there get annoyed by the forest creatures, so that will be funny to be taming them. Yeah, but I think we found the place where we will build our next base. At least that. And then we will go on exploring here more. Do need to find a fooling village that is... Oh no. I'm not going to be doing that at all. Wait, where's my fine wood? Oh, I'm having trouble here. Need to get my ratatosk into my body here. So I can outrun them. I need to reach... Where does the fine wood go? I did bring a whole portal and the fine wood is gone. I want to get up here and through my portal ideally. Oh my. That could mean I'm losing that portal due to those wolves. And why do I not have... Oh, I only have 10 fine wood. Fucking... That was... Oh boy. Good thing I had Ratatosk with me. Otherwise I would not have survived that. Ooh. Now we have to wait for that to be over. And then we get back there. Can make more black metal while we are at it. I have to keep an eye on that one. Well, it is still lit. Okay. All is good. Whew, man. So the first thing of black metal that I would want to have is the black metal shield. That one. 8 black metal and 5 chains, and it will give block force of 50 and block armor of 76, and that one is 72. Okay. 78. That is not too bad. And it is not too expensive either. Where did I put the chains? We do have chains, do we? There we go. Chains. Black metal shield. And I do want a blue one. Can we update that? We can. Okay. That is looking good. We need more pine wood here. The chains go back where they belong, and we do want the needles to be in here. And then the silver sword can be hung up because we won't need it anymore. So I think it gets hung up right there. We will have to use this fang spear all the way up to the Ashlands because okay, let's have a look at the map if that event is done. Where are we? There. Yeah, the event is done. There is still wolves around here, so we have to be careful. Whew. It is always such a very dangerous moment when you get through the portal and you know there is wolves on the other side. So glad I survived that. Do want to get that thing burning. Okay, we do have some wood somewhere here, yeah. Okay, that is too much. And that goes here. I think it's getting too late to get back to the Mistlands. That one is done. So we're gonna drop off all we have here. And where did we put the second potion? Up there somewhere in a box? Probably. Here. Get that going. And then we got to put those in here and 5 of those. And pick up another radar flask. There is that animal brewing potion that we're gonna be using to tame the logs. But for now, I think we are going to repairing stuff here and check that we really do have a complete portal there. The workbench is somewhere out in the landscape, so we have to find that again. I think I could bring 10 more wood, just in case we can't find it. And I think we're gonna go really sleep, because yeah, we do have a lot more coal here to be used up before we need to make more. That is cool too. Just gonna separate that in chunks of 20. But we do not have more black metal scrap to be processed for now, so I'm gonna put that in here. And I think we're gonna have a little bit of a problem here with the sheer amount of stuff. We might think about setting up black metal boxes in the new base, so we're gonna find a tar pit and empty that one out without getting killed, hopefully. But for now, we're gonna take another short break here, and I'm gonna drink something. Gonna be right back. Okay. Sorry for the many pauses in this recording. Life is getting in the way of me doing recording. Okay, good thing we found a place to build. Bad thing, we are pretty much out of any stone to be building with, so we will have to gather up some more stone before we can even think about building. Still going with mountain tier food because I do not have anything other. But that's okay too. Now, let's make extra sure we do have a complete portal there. Yeah, we do. Okay, now where did we leave that workbench? And I need to be, again, very sure. I don't know when there is a respawn time. So we rather be a little bit more slow. And make sure we do not get killed by anything here. While we try to find where we left that. There. Oh boy, that one is coming after me, for sure. Is it? It is. And I did not manage to hit it. Oh my. Bad. Where is it now? Hit me twice, bugger. See how much damage those deal. That is really very dangerous. I think I shall stand here for a wee moment and just wait for some health ticks to come in, because getting another one right now would be quite unfortunate. Okay, I can hear them cackling. There is interesting stuff going on in there. There is fields. So I think we might want to mark that here is a camp. Just take that with me. And then we give that a little bit of a wide berth and go around. Might want to try and go around on this side. I don't want to change over to the other side just yet. Oh, there's another mosquito there. Don't want to... There's two. There's one over here. That was a little too low. That too was a little too low. Oh man. That is quite dangerous. I can see really good where they are, and if they are hitting me, they will hurt bad. And two of them is extra difficult. So need to be extra careful here. There it is. Hopefully it doesn't see me. Make sure nothing comes at me from the other side. Okay, I think we are clear here. There is a lot of stone to be had with those big chunks of stone everywhere. We can just like pick those up. I think I might want to wander the shores of that river a little bit. There is another village right up there. Like somewhere here-ish. That's cool too. We can raid that probably much easier than that one. Look at that bugger. That spawned in behind me. Need to be careful here. It is really... In the beginning, when you go to the plains, it is really dangerous. You could come face to face with a mosquito just by going over a hill and you haven't seen it before. And you're dead. Okay, this is not looking bad at all. I do like this place. There is 2 fooling villages already we found here. There could be more over that hill there. There seems to be a substantial bit of mist going on there where we can then build things in the mistlands and when we are at that level. Also need to be careful and be aware that there could be tar blobs around too. Guess I'm gonna be distributing quite some portals around here and collect them back later And we don't need them anymore, just to be very sure. There is dwarfs there or something else, because there is a blue light in the mist over there. Saw that just now. There is a tower there, fooling tower. Do we need to go see that a little bit? We could leave a portal there just for the access, probably fishing or something. There seems to be a fooling there. And I do hope that one is a not start one. Probably better off putting up a portal here, just to make sure we are prepared for whatever might come of that. Okay, it was just a normal one. Trying to not get too excited and get myself killed here. There is roots here, which is cool. We'll need those anyways later in the game. Could mark that here that we saw there is a root, just so we know where to go if we want some. And with the Mistlands being like on the land side here, it's much more accessible and easier to get to than it would be if you had to sail in. So that is what I'm always trying to find, like a place where the Mistlands are accessible from the land side, because I think it's just easier. Okay, get a little bit more up there. There's so much stone to be had here. If we need stone, we can just pick up the stones. Look at that, there is a lot of roots here. Like there is roots too. And there is a dwarf dwelling there, I guess. And I can hear cackling now. There's logs that have spawned in right behind us. I sure do hope I do not run into a starred one, because those are... Ooh, there would be black metal to be... not black metal, black marble to be had easily here. But that's not a lot, that's only like a little bit. You can destroy this. Marble. And it gives you like 4. And for the other updates you would need 6 black marble, I think. Also, there is easy access to some Yggdrasil wood here, which could be helpful. Careful, there were mosquitoes there. I think. Let's see, they have a totem there. Maybe even 2 totems. Yeah, like you can see them next to the bonfires. They have the Mistland crop, the Plains crops there. I think both sorts. So probably we have to clear out that patch after all, because that would be the start to getting into producing Mistland crops here. So maybe we want to, after all, do some clearing out of that village, and for that we do need a way back, just in case. Okay, I think we're gonna be renaming that for 13 and have another portal. Just to make very sure we do have enough portals to get back there and not have to run all of the way. And it's getting late, so we might want to get home. So that one is going to be number 13. I think we can do some snipering from here to get them killed, but there might be shamans in there, and there might be some of the starred ones in there too. But I do want the barley, and I do want the linen, the flax. So yeah, we will have to do that. The first village to be cleared out is always the hardest, I find. Okay, so we need another portal, and we are running low on portal materials here, I think. So what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be filling up our portals box a little bit more, I think. And get another round of black metal going, probably. No, it's not enough. Okay. So we're gonna fill up our portal box by getting a lot of wood there. And settling cores. I'm carrying too much, but that's okay, because I'm just trying to fill that box up so we have easy way to pick up a new portal if we want to. There we go. So 2. Those. And then 10. And then 20 of those. There is more fine wood needed. $24 more fine wood, please. We're getting a little low on fine wood again, but that's okay. So there is the new pocket portal. Okay. That's still fermenting. 36 arrows. We might want to make some needle arrows. Because no, we've got enough to get us 100 needle arrows. The arrows are not that big of a deal. You can get away with having not that much. Not the best of the best, but they do add up a little bit because those have 62 pierce and they have 52. That's 10 more damage points. That could mean the difference between the thing is dead or the thing is still alive and come back to bother you. So we're gonna go with the better ones. I think we might be able to leave the iron maze at the Regenheim base because we do not really need it anymore. We can always fetch it if we do, but I think we can hang it up on the wall there. And there is a spot on the wall here somewhere to put that. Oh, everything is dark here. Let me see. There is one spot here. And then there is the iron sledge place somewhere too. Okay, there. Let's put the iron mace on this one here and the sledge. Ooh, I dropped that. How did it go? In the wall. Huh, we do need to light the lamps here. It is dark. Let's do that. All the lamps are going out at the time. And then the base does look so sad and dreary. So I like to, once in a while, come here and light the lamps. Okay, one thing more that we have put up where it should be. And then we want to look at the black metal axe, because that is one we can make. I think iron axe. Or is it the black metal pickaxe that we can make, or do we lack something still? Oh, we do lack the linen, of course. We do need linen to make that, and we are not advanced far enough yet to have linen, so too bad. We go and have another short break here. Be right back. Okay, let's sleep. And then we are going to try to clear out that village without getting killed in the process. It would be much easier if there was a tar pit in the vicinity, but there ain't. But I do want the crops to plant. So we're gonna go with that. I do want the better food soon, so we have to get going with that too. Should have waited for another tick or something. That would have been cleverer. I do have morning fog. I do hope that disperses, because with the morning fog it is quite hard to see what you are shooting at. This quite looks as if it's not the weather to go snipering. Because I can barely see what I'm doing here. Okay, let's try hit that one. Okay, I'm not dealing enough damage for them to fall dead immediately, but there is another one here. If we can hit that one. Couldn't. I do sure hope that is not a start one. No, it's a normal one, okay. And I do hope there is no nonsense coming in behind us. This is a slow-going thing, trying to raid a village all by yourself on hard mode. Just don't rush it. Don't rush it, because if you do rush, you will be dead. There's another one right on the stairs there. See if we can get that one. That one is dead. Cool. Now what else? Who else? Just have to make sure I look at my surroundings so I don't get some mosquitoes that spawned in giving me a hard time. There is another one right in the middle of the village there. Okay, there is one coming. That's a normal one, okay. I'm gonna get to this side because there is a little more room for error here. What I'm trying to do is just not get hit and then hit him with a frostner to slow him down. Now we can make more fish bait, good. And then go back to snipering, like that is the safest way I have found to clear a village. There is a lot of fooling in there. Look at that, so many. I don't want to hit that one. That seems to be okay. It's good. It's all good. That one is a normal one too. Just zooming in, zooming out, trying to get my bearings here. It's easier to fight them zoomed out a little bit more because you can see where it's going, but it's easier to shoot them being all zoomed in. So I have to keep in mind there is mosquitoes down there too. It's not only the fooling that will give me a hard time, it's the mosquitoes too. And there is a brute. Berserk. So that is gonna be interesting. I think this is gonna be taking me 2 days to do that. Okay, we have 2 coming. And one of them is a start one. That is unfortunate. This is gonna be sketch. Trying to keep that one stunned. I can deal with the other one more easily. And manage my stamina and drink a radar tusk. Okay, that is better. That would have hit me for over 50 if it had hit me. Ooh. And now it's raining and I'm gonna be wet. Ugh. Let's get that in here for now. Okay. Now what else? There is one here. And then there are several on this side. Yeah, there's 2 coming now. Even 3. That is too much. I don't want to be dealing with 3 of them. I can help it. Those are normal ones. Managing my stamina. Trying not to get killed in the process. Oh boy, I got one of those after me now. That is not good. Don't want to deal with that one. That is even worse. Now that one is there. Which makes it not much easier for us to be fighting fooling with that one in the vicinity. That is something I did want to avoid. Well, you can always hope it will go back to where it came from. Try to shoot more fooling here. I can barely see what I'm doing anymore because it was all so foggy and hazy now. There is another one around somewhere because there were 3 coming at us when we shot that one. I'm not quite sure. Did it go back to where it was from? Seems like. Okay, cool. There is one with a torch there. Let's try. Okay, that one is dead. And then we can try and shoot the one in the tower. Dead. There is another one in the tower. I think we hit it, but we'll try again. Oh. Wait a bit. You keep still so I can shoot you. Don't get that in the way. We did hit it, but it is not dead. Keep still. I want to shoot you. Now it's dead. Okay. There is 2 berserks there, not just one. And there is another Skeeto on the other side. There's that Skeeto I shot here. I kind of want that needle. I think we did kill all the small folks here. We have to take care. And that is gonna be terrible. Because there is more over on the other side. I can't really run from them to shoot them. Could try. And they, oh, that's the start one too. Thank you very much. We've got fun here. This is gonna be terrible. Have to be very careful here. Because they are quick. And if they hit me, I'm dead. Might be able just run around a little bit here and get him to get lost. And there is a shaman that I do not want to really engage with right now. Okay, that one is going away. It will be back eventually, but yeah. I saw a shaman walk around there, and I think it is right there. Yeah. There is that brooch coming back, heading at our... There was another Skeeto somewhere there. I might want to try and find that and kill it. I saw it when I was fleeing from the brooch. It's down there. Can barely see it in that stupid weather, and it's flitting around there. Like there. So I don't get that in my back if I can avoid it. Another one. There we go. Game will spawn in stuff for you, and okay, I found the Desquito trophy. And another Desquito. Ooh. And I managed to block that one. Wow. Time to get home here. It's really getting dangerous. Let's see if that brute decided to go home. Also, I might want to pick some stones here. There are abundantly here. Can take that home and start collecting towards a new base. That guy. I do want to get away because I do want to have a sneak hit on it. Not keen on having to kill that thing all by my lonesome self. Oh, it's going after my workbench again. And my portal, for that matter. Okay, now it's going home. Everything done here. Let's build that up again. I didn't need that. It's no fun fighting that stuff in that kind of a weather. This is 13. Don't want to be carrying too much. Okay. 27. Okay, I do want to be carrying too much. Get that home. And do sleep. Can I get food here? Thank you. And come back another day because it is getting late already again. And being low on health is mostly not a good idea. There we go. Heading somewhere here. Okay, let's get all of that stuff in here. And some needles. Trophies. Here we have the first plains trophies going on. And some money. And get another radar task. Might want to brew more of that. Because being in the wolf armor, we do need the radar task. Usually when I'm playing on normal difficulty, I would not go with the wolf armor. I would go with the Fenris armor. But man, that oh, that is a lot of stone. We could transfer some of that over to the number 12 portal. And then get going with building. But I kind of want to first try and get it done. I need another one. And get the linen and the barley. There we go. Days go so fast in this game. So 6 of those go in here. And we take another break. Gonna be right back. Okay, let's sleep. And then we have to do something about that big brute there. And this is gonna be probably the whole day to get that thing deaded. Well, it is what it is. We need it out of the way, and then there is a second one too, so... Okay, while we are waiting for that to go up, we can take some of the carrots and the mushrooms and the wolf meat and make a bunch of wolf skewers because we don't need them anyways. And when we come home, we will have to make some more sausages. There we go. Okay. Let's get back to killing. We have nasty weather here again. Hopefully the weather is nicer in the plains today. Ooh. Okay. That is the one we do want to kill. Yeah, you keep standing there and I'm gonna be shooting at you. Ooh, I did overlook that one. Unfortunate. I have to do something about that guy. First. So don't get into trouble here. And I do want to get out of the way enough to not be hit by that guy. And bring a Ratatosk. I don't have any health meat with me, which is very unfortunate. And we are back to shooting mosquitoes. And broods. Ratatosk helps a lot with being able to get away, because it makes you be quicker. So let's have that run somewhere and try to sniper that thing out of the air here. Because that would be unfortunate if we had to fight both of them at the same time. Okay, now what we're gonna be doing with that brute that is now on the other side of us? Maybe we go see if something else has respawned in the meantime. And there is another brute there. Where did that brute go? I have to be careful because there is those locks. But that brute is nowhere to be seen anymore, which is... It might show up when you least want it to show up. Unfortunate. Okay, let's take care of the second brute then, because I think there is... Oh boy! There it is. Good thing we have Ratatosk. This is gonna take all day. Only good thing is, with the Ratatosk we can run quite good. Get out of the way. Now where has it gone? Like, what is this? Here it is. Now it seems to be traumatized, huh? not as good as I hoped it would be. Need to be careful not to get too close to the logs. Hard to hit. That's good. Forgot that I was there. Good thing we did shoot down mosquitoes first, so we can run around here without too much of a problem. Ah, there it goes. Man, that was an ordeal. And we got a trophy, and we got a totem. That is good. Oh, there is another one. I have to get rid of that other one too. But there is also more fooling in that village. Like there is another fooling there. And another shaman. Good. Got rid of those. And another skeeto. 2 skeetos, to be honest. That was a little too short. That was a little too far. That is dead, and there is another fooling right there. And another fooling right there. That thing saw us, which is unfortunate, because I wanted a sneak hit on that. We're gonna get out of the way here. Come on, calm down. You're not searching for me. You forget that I'm here. Just waiting for the eye to close fully so I can get that sneak hit that I wanted. That one is only a normal one. That should be way easier. Not that I need to get any bit reckless with that. It just has not as much life. It should be much easier to be killing. But still, if it hit me, I would be in trouble. We try to not get hit. Now we have fog. Wonderful. Just wonderful. There we go. That was much quicker. and pick up the stuff. 2 fooling trophies already. Nice. Let's get that in here. Pick up the other stuff. Where is it? Like it's so hard to see the glittering in this landscape here. Okay, I think we are good now. We do have that village cleared, I hope. There might be one or the other still left. But I think overall we've killed everything. I can't hear any cackling anymore. I'm gonna be putting up my pocket portal here just to make sure and get in there to make sure I have a way back here. Still can hear some cackling, but that is outside of this village. There we go, pocket portal. Can collect everything in here. Pick up all the stuff here before we go on. Just trying to just pick up everything that is laying around on the ground and not missing things here. Ow. And then we're gonna go back and pick up the stuff from the fields and the boxes. That fog is nasty. Okay, let's collect all of the barley. There's some more here. And all of the linen flax. And there was another field somewhere here. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's quite good. So all of that needs to go in here for now, and then we're gonna get all of the stuff that is in the boxes. Okay, I think we got all of the boxes. And then there is totems. One is that's we are on 2x resources, so now we do have 6 totem all told. That's cool. Okay, I think what we are going to be doing, we're gonna be cultivating stuff here for now, so we can make use of the places where we already know that things can grow. Gonna bring that portal, because that is not really needed anymore here. There we go. I can't carry all of that, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna ditch the stone, because I'd rather have the wood. There's more things laying around here. Get that in the box too. Oh boy. Oh, sorry. I haven't drunk enough. That was not cool. Like, that mosquito did damage a lot. Let's drop that off and see that we get our health back. And go there, back there and collect the other stuff another day. Don't want to get deaded by a mosquito. Okay. We are low on health anyway, so we're gonna just get things sorted here. That goes in here, and I think we're gonna put the totems, because they are important, in here. And 10 more black metal and 17 more needles, and we dropped the wood when that thing assaulted us, so we need that. And we do need to pick up health potions. I did long press away all of them when I picked up the other stuff. Okay, that is a better now. And like, look at our count for the needles, for the arrows. We made a stack of 100 and we are down to 26. Like, that cost a lot of arrows. I'm gonna make more. Another stack of 100. Okay, there we go. Then I get more needles, so all is well. Get those surplus in here. We can use them later. Might want to leave the wishbone in the swamp, probably. What else do we need to do here? Nothing really. I'll repair our stuff. So the Frostner that belongs to the mountains will accompany us a long, long time. Just like the sledgehammer, until we get the mistland, the mistlands. Mistlands, there is another hammer. Okay, let's have another short break here. I need to drink. I'm coughing again. Okay, we are back. We're gonna sleep and then we're gonna eat and go back and kill that mosquito. Yeah. I'm afraid it will hit us one time when we get through the portal. I will try to roll out of the way, but you know, that is not something I can do all the time. Oh, let's make some of those sausages while we wait for our HP to go up. I'm gonna be on sausages for quite another time, because getting the new food from the plains will take some doing. But we have enough of the other stuff. Everything is good. Okay, so we have to go through here, and we do need to roll out of the way the moment we get through, lest we get that stupid mosquito. Yeah, well, it hit us, but we hit it too. There we go. Okay, what I'm trying to be doing here, I'm gonna be taking that home, and I'm gonna be leaving the other remainder of the barley and flax there. We're gonna be renaming that to 13, and we're gonna be... Do I have a windmill here? I don't think. Let's see what we need to build a windmill. The windmill here. We need 30 iron nails, 30 wood and 20 stone. Okay. 30 iron nails. That is not enough. Well, it's okay. Just gonna stack it back later. There we go. Oh, we do need more because we do need some for that thing too. Let's make one batch more. There we go. So that is that, and then that thing needs leather scraps also, and that needs normal wood. Okay. So we do need some of that and some of that, and we do need 19 more stone, and we do have to drop off something. Leather scraps are needed too. I guess the money is super heavy. That won't do a thing, but the money is heavy, so we might want to drop that off here. There we go. So we do need a windmill somewhere here where it can catch some wind. Where is a good place to put a windmill? We do not have a lot of space here. I think we can just put it outside here. Like somewhere on this rock. This is gonna be awkward. But I think that is the only option we do really have here. I do need to be able to pick the stuff up, and I do need to be able to get the stuff in. Can make that pretty, and it will move to the plains anyways at some point, so why not? And then we do need to have that. I forgot to bring the leather scraps, man. Leather scraps. We are running low on leather scraps. We do need to have more leather scraps. I'm gonna be putting up that spinning wheel up here because this space is not built for having all of that, but we can put the flax in here. What I'm going for here is getting linen thread as soon as possible, because that will mean we can have the linen, the padded helmet, and that will help greatly with the armor numbers. So that's what we're rolling with. So we need some coal. And what else do we have in our pocket? And that is 10 too many of those and 20 too many of those. That is our portal here, and then we put that in here. That needs to be milled. That and that. Yeah, we have to probably go get more of that too. There we go, and that's the black metal, and then that's the needles, and the other stuff needs to go in here, I think. So now we have that set up, and we have some linen thread here. Getting new recipes here now, and thus we can make a lot of black metal armor. Where do we put that now? There is not a lot of space in here. I think we will have to put the linen stuff in with the wood. And I'm going to be... Let me drop that in here real fast. That was stupid. Because I do want to burn that whole wood, and I don't want to burn the normal wood and make coal out of that because it's a little too much in our pocket. I can use the coal. There we go. So now we have to bring the cultivator. Probably that. We have to go back here. Rename the portal to 13 and mark the place. Okay, seems all calm here. So that is not there anymore. We put that here. That is 13. And that is not here because it is like where we are now. And it is conquered. And we do have that in here that we need to plant. That is what we are going to be doing. We're gonna be using that as a temporary farm. There we go. He what? Who is it and where? Ow! Wait. What? Oh. And he is a good one too. I died right the moment I... Oh my gosh. Oh my. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad. That thing might destroy our portal there. Oh boy, right the second I wanted to jump through the portal, that thing got us. Man, and he might be destroying our portal too. Oh yoy, that is not good. That is not good at all. I need some food. We did not rename that one. But we do have a big problem here because I do not have good armor. And that is a start one. Might want to... I might want to have the... the bone mass power going. When I go back there, and I do need some kind of weapon, because all of the weapons are over there. That thing is useless, and that thing is pretty useless too, but it's the only weapon I have available right now. So we might want to put that on number 8. And get the bone mass power. Oh. It is not to be helped. Can't get hit another time. Trying to do here is get to pick up our stuff. And get away far enough so we can darn the other armor. Might as well just jump through the portal. Oh yeah, we'll do that, because there is a Skeeto too. Whew. Recovery mission accomplished, and there is a Skeeto that spawned in, so running around there in Fenris is probably not the very best idea, so let's get that back here and that back here. And we're gonna be putting on that. And while the bone mass power is still running, we are going back there. And just roll out of the portal. Where is that Skeeto? That Skeeto is over there. So that was the Skeeto, and that one is... Ugh. And there is 2 Skeetos there, and fooling. This is no fun. Skeeto out of the way, now let's see about that fooling. Might want to drink my rabbit husk. Be quicker on my feet. Oof. Yeah. Well, if I keep dying at that rate, my skills will be back to 0 in no time. But we've got that set up here. Where's the sun? It's on the afternoon side, so this is gonna be renamed back to 13. And we're gonna have that with us, I think. We have to bring it every time, so maybe leave it here. Okay, man, what an adventure. And then we're gonna pick up the other portal. And we're gonna leave that here, get 10 more going. Okay, there we go. That is that. I really should be trying to not die that much. Yeah, we are going to be running out of space in here real soon. Well, we did manage to rescue everything and not die another time. That is done. Let's try not make the same mistake again and press away all of the potions. 7 need to go in here. Why 7, not 9? I don't understand. I think we have to make more radar task because with that we need more running ability. That can stay here. And with that I think we're gonna be concluding this episode here because that is pretty awkward here. Well, shall see how that turns out. Because the time is up already, it's nearly 2 hours. Let's get some more linen thread and see what that padded helmet will cost us and if we can make it. Padded, where is it? Banded, padded greaves. Padded helmet. 10 iron and 15 linen thread. Okay. Dum. So that thing has same amount now and the upgrade. 10 more linen thread. We have that. $82 and now we have 84. That's a little bit. Every armor point is as good as the next armor point in this game. There we go. So we need another armor stand here. We're gonna do that in the next episode, I think. For now, we are going to be stopping this episode right here. And I'm gonna be saying my goodbyes. I hope you liked this episode, albeit we again died in the plains. We can't afford to be dying in the plains every time we go there. Like every episode, one death. That's not a good idea. We're gonna try to cut that. And if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more content. Hit the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And I do upload 4 times a week. So there is more to be watched. And with that, I bid you a good night. And we're gonna be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!